It's time now for baseball from the great state of Texas and Globe Life Field. Tonight it's the first of 4 between the Boston Red Sox and the Texas Rangers. Alongside Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, and Danny, as pitching matchups go, it doesn't get much better than what we've got here for this one.
Well, Matt, these are two of the best in the business. Two guys that throw a lot of strikes, and if their game is on, we should have a very low-scoring ball game with these two elite starting pitchers.
It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Max Fried is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Rangers. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
That'll bring up Juan Pierre. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Now here's the first offering. He'll try to bunt his way on to start the game. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
Talk about being caught off guard. You won't see that but once a year. First pitch of the game, and he bunts for a knock, and now they have to deal with him on the base pass.
At the plate, Cal Ripken, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. And fellas, you take a look at this Rangers team entering play here tonight. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this team is starting to really come together. They won last night. They're playing really nice. I expect much more of the same today.
And set up working the plate is Matthew Ross, as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Well, D-Row, you better be ready to swing. With Matt Ross behind the dish, big zone.
Yeah, you know coming into this one, you better pull the trigger. If something's close, Matt Ross is going to punch your ticket.
And another throw over, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Pierre on at first, nobody out. And here's a fastball, not close, as he runs it to 2-1 now.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
Fouled off. The 2-2. And another foul ball.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
Working for the punch out and the offering, and it's fouled away. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. And now in the box, Albert Pujols. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. quick step off here, hoping to catch that runner leaning, but he's back easily. He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
With that base running threat on first base, man, does that change the pitcher's whole mentality. This guy at the plate should assume nothing but heaters coming right at him.
Nothing in one count. Here it comes.
Hey, you know in the back of your mind as a batter right here, he's got that nasty sinker. I know it's 0-2, but he might not be looking for the punch out. You have to find a way as a batter to get that two-seamer up in the zone, or you're going to ground into a double play.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
1 ball.
Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Fouled away. Again, a 1-2.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
And he missed with this one up around the noggin. Now it's full.
Defense has got to be on their toes right here. 3-2 count. Runner on first has got some serious wheels. You know he's probably being put in motion.
And that misses ball 4. So it's first and second now with only 1 away.
He's going to be pretty upset with himself about that 3-2 pitch. All you want to do in that count is make a competitive pitch, but that one wasn't even sniffing the zone, and he let him get away.
So first and second with 1 down, and Vlad Guerrero digs in at the plate. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. But he gets back in time, safe at second base. Throw to the plate, goes right by him. Not particularly graceful there, and as a result, he'll be slapped with an E4 on the play. Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball.
He appears to be having some issues with pitch command to start the game. He's dealing with 2 guys on, and that last pitch looked like a big mistake in that location, right down the middle, but he got away with it.
Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
3 called, and now he's 1 out away from getting out of this. So runners in scoring position, and here is Manny Machado looking to put them ahead early with this at-bat. And now it appears the outfield will shift and assume a more straight-up alignment. Now here's the first offering. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike.
Hey, as a former infielder, nothing hurts your heart more than making errors behind your pitchers. Let's see if this guy can pick them up right here.
In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Runners will stay put, however the count evens at 1. Hit sharply on the ground, and that's through into left, a base hit. Bellinger fields cleanly onto the shortstop, but thrown away.
Hey, one of the things you want to do, Bureau, is strike early, and they've done just that with a big hit driving in 2.
Yeah, Dan, great to grab an early lead right there, especially when you can throw up a crooked number for your pitcher.
So now to the plate, Ryan Sandberg, as he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. Popped him up. Turner has a play. He handles it easily, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, 2 errors in the inning, and 1 man left on. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. It's the Red Sox 2 and the Rangers coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Burt Blyleven, a native of the Netherlands, will be the starter. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, you take a look at that ERA. That's a little bloated right now. This guy's a better pitcher than that, but he hasn't been real consistent. 1 good game, 1 bad game. I think what he needs to do, if he can string together 3 or 4 good quality games in a row, that ERA will start creeping back down. He definitely needs to start pitching a lot better than he has up to this point, and it'll be interesting to see if he can turn it around in this one.
Guys, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. They come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, Matty, in this sport at this level, you have to find a way to be a little bit realistic. You're not going to win every ball game. So they lost last game. Fine. Let's find a way to execute today and get on the winning side.
And up, here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Down 1 and 2.
And he got him.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Cody Bellinger at the plate now, as he'll take a look at ball 1. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. Bellinger is simply an all-around great defensive outfielder. Not only does he have great range and great hands, he's also got a plus arm, one that base runners and base coaches certainly have to be mindful of.
Absolutely. When you are in the meeting room preparing for this guy, it is the first thing that jumps off the page. Do not take the extra base.
And before the 2-1 pitch here, time called at home plate. Two and two.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
And he missed with that one. It's ball 4. A one-out walk here in the home first.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up, or he can really hurt you.
Digging in next, Miguel Cabrera. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. From the stretch, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Now before the next pitch, time is called at home plate as he'll step out. The 1-1 home. Hoping to discourage a steal attempt with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
Bellinger, base runner at first with one out. Now a ball slapped hard the opposite way, and that'll get by and on through towards the wall. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double.
Man, it looked like the pitcher was trying to get him to go fishing at a pitch out of the strike zone. He went for it all right, but he managed to catch all of that baseball, placing it for a double in the outfield. That's a great piece of hitting.
In now, Josh Hamilton, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. And he's got an opportunity to drive in a pair, perhaps even it up here in the early going. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield. Get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect. But if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
Pulled toward right center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And they are on the board as the run scores from third to cut the lead to 2-1 now.
That is good.
So the next to bat will be William Contreras. And a great chance for the Rangers to add on in just the first inning. From the belt, kicks and deals. Now a curveball knocked down at home plate. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. The 1-0.
Yeah, it looks like to me he hasn't quite found that release point so far here in the first inning.
Ready with the 2-0. A strike, and it's 2-1.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down and away, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat. That's not hard contact at all, and that's an easy out for the defense.
Tried to crushed that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. 2 outs here with a runner at third. This pitch is popped up. Pujols has room in foul territory, and he makes the catch to retire the side. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and a runner left. On to the 2nd inning now for Marlington. The Red Sox lead it 2-1. And now here is Brandon Belt, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. In there at the letters 0-1. Belt, a native Texan. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
Hey, this guy has been an absolute solid player his entire big league career, and I expect him to have a ton of suitors come this offseason.
Oh, and a good tight slider there, and he's in command, 0-2. Infield shifts now. They'll overload to the right with the shortstop on the other side of the second base bag. Here it comes, 0-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes now. Oh, that's out.
And he struck him out.
I think that curveball is a big reason why he's able to turn things around in this start after a rough beginning. It's got some good bite to it. So that tells me he's doing a nice job of snapping it off out front. Really finishing that pitch like you're supposed to.
Standing in now, JT Realmuto. Now a ball crushed high in the air, deep to left, way back there, and that one is long gone. JT Realmuto with a solo shot. Home run number 3 here in the early going, and the Red Sox have taken a 3-1 lead.
No surprise with that swing of the bat. This guy is simply one of the best in the game right now. There's not too many guys that take a beautiful hack like that in the league.
So now it's Brian Reynolds. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. The windup and the 0-1. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. 1 out, nobody on. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
He might still be thrown off from that first inning, guys. He got knocked around pretty good, and that can be hard to recover from mentally sometimes.
And he'll step off and try again. Line, that's a base hit into left field, and this will get all the way to the wall now. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
There's no question he's been struggling at the dish lately, trying to do anything to get himself going. So he's got to feel pretty good after that double. Not to take anything away from him, but I think I could have probably hit that pitch.
Yeah, that's one of those gift pitches, not the location he was shooting for. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Throw behind the runner at second. Runner back safely. To the plate now, Juan Pierre. Now a bunt attempt here, and he'll make the quick basket catch behind the plate, so the bunt attempt doesn't pan out.
The batter, number 8, shortstop.
Now it'll be Cal Ripken, 0 for 1 here in the early going. From the belt, kicks and deals. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1.
Even though it's early on in this one, anytime you get runners in scoring position, you'd like to knock them in.
Reynolds stands at second with 2 gone. High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. Bellinger looking up, and this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
At the plate now, Albert Pujols. As he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner, it's 0-1. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Now here's the pitch.
Nope. That is right.
They haven't played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. On now to the bottom of the second. It's the Red Sox 5 and the Rangers 1. Stepping up is Austin Riley. It's been a really slow start to the season for him, as you can see by the April numbers on your screen. First offering. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there, it's strike 1.
That swing looked kind of out of control to me. Looked like he was trying to dial 9, but when you're down by 4 runs early in the game, that doesn't make a whole lot of sense.
Strike 2 taken, a fastball that clips the inside black.
Yeah, I don't think you're going to be successful if you're chasing balls out of the zone and taking ones that are down the chute. He's got to find a way to refocus.
Breaking ball swung on in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Riley is retired, and there's one away. Next to hit is Rocky Ramirez. He's hitting just south of 300 in April. First offering on its way. Hit back up the middle. And that finds its way into center for a one-out base hit.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
Now a throw over. And now the first pitch. Kyle Lewis comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one.
Hey, that's a quality take right there. He knows the pitcher's trying to get him to hit a ground ball and roll two.
He swings and misses. Throw down. Offline throw, but they still got him. Good job of getting the tag down there.
Wow, that's a big-time throw right there, and it's a tall task to throw him out stealing a bag, but he got rid of it quickly, and it was a good job down there applying the quick tag. They'll have to feel good about that one.
Out in front of a fastball as this is ripped down the left field line. That's going to be a fair ball. The throw into second. And he'll make it to second base now with two gone.
When it left his bat, I thought it might squirt foul, but it hugged the line and found its way into the corner. Thought it might be a little bit closer play at second, but he cruised in there with relative ease.
Stepping in now, Jorge Mateo. And he'll swing and send a chopper to third. And nothing will cover the two-out double as the inning is over. One left for Texas. They're down 5-1. Once again is Vladimir Guerrero. He went down looking in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, pretty deflating at bat right there, Matty. Not only for him, but the team as well. He's got to find a way to pull a trigger. Can't get caught guessing with runners in scoring position.
First offering on its way.
There's no way around it. This has been a rough start on the mound, so it'll be interesting to see how long that man is going to let him go. Maybe he settles in and can give you another inning or so, but I wouldn't bet on it at this point.
And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Good pitch right there with the bases empty. Why not take a shot? Throw that breaking ball in the dirt and see if he'll chase after it.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. And he takes strike three called on the fastball. One gone. Here's Manny Machado now. And now the whole defense shifts to the left side, overloading where they expect this hitter to go with the ball. We'll see if he can avoid the shift and maybe take advantage of an open field. Curveball taken for a strike on the inside.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch. And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning.
Well, there's the great equalizer, the changeup, El Cambio. Listen, if you can keep that pitch in your back pocket and pull it out when you need it, like he did right there, usually hitters, they don't stand a chance.
Into the box, Ryan Sandberg. As he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. Flew out in his only at-bat so far.
Nope.
And a pitch up and in, keeping him honest, 1-1. Skied into straightaway right. Lewis waits on it. And that retires the side. Down in order go the Red Sox. They lead this one, though, 5-1.
Bounce it, just bounce it. Everybody when it come, I'm announcing it. I'm always gonna get it. I'm always.
Matt Vasgersian back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and starting out the inning, the exciting speedster Trey Turner. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. And it's quickly 0-2. Here's the pitch. Popped him up. Blyleven is over to take a look, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. Ball and 2 strikes to the Rangers shortstop.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
Struck him out. And with the first month of the season rapidly drawing to a close, here's a look at our upcoming schedule into the first week of May. So 1 down, no one aboard. And that brings up the former National League MVP, Cody Bellinger. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup. Full count to Bellinger, 3 balls, 2 strikes.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
Now the payoff pitch home. finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out.
My man on the mound has just got great strikeout stuff working for him these days. Looking back at his last start, he racked up 9 Ks, and now he's looking like he can put up similar numbers in this one.
At the plate, Miguel Cabrera. And he fouls this one off. He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Popped him up. Real Muto moving to his left. And he makes the play to end the inning. Pretty painless half of the inning all told. On now to the top of inning number 4. The Red start of the 4th upcoming, but first Heidi Watney is standing by with a report.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the Red Sox offense with the Boston manager. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Not only have they already put up a bunch of runs on the board, but they've also made the opposing starter work very hard. His pitch count is high, so it seems they'll be getting into the bullpen sooner rather than later.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
Clearly wasn't ready for the fastball because it was pretty much center cut and he couldn't pull the trigger. Might have been looking for another curve.
And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight.
Well, he certainly wasn't intimidated on the mound right there. He had to stare down a really good hitter, and instead of working around the zone, he challenged him with 3 straight good pitches. I like that he didn't give his opponent too much credit.
In now, JT Realmuto. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the 2nd. Now the 1-0. 5-1 our score as we play the 4th here. 1-2 to the Red Sox catcher.
Looped under that one with that swing, which tells me he was probably anticipating it being a sinker.
That misses, and we're even at 2-2. Swinging a blooper to the right side. And that'll get down for a base hit. Around 2nd now, and this ball still hasn't been fielded. And he will make it into 3rd with a 1-out triple.
Yeah, and most guys that hit for the cycle can get a single or a double but struggle with the rest. Not this guy. He's already got the homer and the triple, so the hardest parts are out of the way. We'll see what the rest of the game holds in store.
To the plate now, Brian Reynolds, as he lifts it in the air to right field. Right fielder coming on, goes into a slide, and he's got it. Great play, and there's 2 gone. So now to the plate, Juan Pierre, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Had him fooled as this is popped up back behind short. Turner is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. 1 left for the Red. ready to go for the last half of the inning. And standing in, the rookie outfielder, Josh Hamilton.
If you look at their win percentage or something like that right now, got to be honest, the odds are obviously stacked against them. But I'm looking for them to show me something right here. Maybe they get back in this game. Maybe they don't. But I want to see what kind of at-bats they put together. This is where you have to lock in as a team. Every guy has to go up to the plate and have a good, productive AB to get this team going.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Hit hard towards center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So it's a base knock to lead off their half of the fourth.
Man, that's surprising, Dan. This guy's flailing that stuff in the dirt and above his head to get to 2 strikes, and then he lays in the cookie.
Well, you would think after throwing 2 pitches out of the zone that he would triple up and throw a third one either up, down, or in and out, but that one right in the middle of the strike zone.
William Contreras will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1. Throw over to the bag, just keeping him close. Hamilton gets his lead at first, nobody out. Now he'll step out at the plate and reassess things here. And again a throw, and the runner back safely. Oh, 1, here's the pitch.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Throw over to first, and a dive, but he's back in. Here comes the 1-2. One run, 4 hits, and 2 errors for the Rangers to this point. Got him.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And hey, a strikeout always works too.
Standing in now, Austin Riley. Pitch misses low. The throw down is right on the money, and Real Muto got him.
Clearly, they were hoping to be aggressive and doing some running tonight, but I think they're going to need to adapt now. It's not working, and you just can't keep running into outs.
Now, time granted here at the plate as he'll step out of the box. The 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Late swing on the hitter's count. Still a good count for him now, however, at 2-1. Into the windup and the pitch. To 2-2 now. Hard hit ball to second. He's got it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Nothing doing for the Rangers. They're down here 5-1. Now at the plate, Cal Ripken. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5.
Hey, and in that last at bat, he took this one to straightaway center field, the deepest part of the ballpark. So this guy can hit a breaking ball a long way.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. The windup and the 0-1.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Here it comes.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Now the payoff pitch home. It's the top of the zone. He struck him out looking. Striding in for Boston, Albert Pujols. He bounced out last time up. And now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there. Ranger skipper is up off his seat in the dugout now to make the walk to the mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So he'll make his way to the dugout after working just 4 1/3, and he just didn't have his best stuff in this one. Garrett Whitlock will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
Hey, if you're able to blow a first pitch fastball by a guy, gotta believe that pitch is coming again right here.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Pujols swings the bat and throws from the right side and stands at 6'3". He's in the midst of his 20th major league campaign. Pretty remarkable. Almost 2 full decades playing at the highest level.
Yeah, he has seen it all. I don't know if he's old school, new school, middle school, whatever the case may be. He's seen an influx of all different types of players, all different mindsets.
Oh, what a stop at first. Wow.
You got to love that play defensively right there, watching the big guy get dirty, headed towards foul territory, making an awesome diving stop.
And he'll step off and try again. At the plate now, Vladimir Guerrero. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. windup and the 0-1. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
I know this guy has a lot of weapons on the mound, but what makes him so successful is that he's aggressive in the zone, getting ahead, forcing action.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. They lead this one, though, 5-1. Welcome back for the bottom of the fifth. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with the Rangers manager during the inning break about the team's offensive production to this point. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Fouled off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Around first, he's digging for second. And he is in at second base with a one-out double.
Wow, the pitcher must be just shaking his head. That pitch wasn't anywhere near the strike zone, but he gave it the old tomahawk chop and somehow connected with it anyway. Now he's standing on second, and he even has to smile about that one.
Jorge Mateo will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Now a pickoff play at second and a dive, but he's back in there. It's a 5-1 game here in inning number 5. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Mateo, a 25-year-old, he's a second-year big leaguer. Here's the 0-2. Line, but speared on a hop. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out. But meanwhile, the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
The batter, number 6. Shortstop.
So it's back to the top of the order now. And in the bat is Trey Turner. Now the first pitch. No balls and 1 strike. The 0-1.
There seem to be different philosophies on it. So, Dan, what was your approach in 0-2 counts?
My philosophy is this. I think the last thing you want to do is throw non-competitive pitches, Matt. Throw something down in the zone or just...
And the pitch takes off inside, and it gets away. And he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. From the stretch. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
Tried to get him to bite on that curveball, but no luck. It'll be interesting to see what he goes with now with the count even at 2-2.
Now a fastball inside, and he works it back to a full count now. The 3-2 pitch. He struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Rangers leave 1. They're down 5-1. set for the start of the inning, and standing in is the veteran third baseman. Manny Machado. First pitch of the AB on its way. Whitlock has proven to be a guy that throws strikes coming out of the pen and doesn't walk a lot of batters.
Boyd, every manager and pitching coach, Matty V, they love to bring a guy in that they know one thing. He's going to throw strikes and not beat himself, and this guy is certainly not afraid to attack the strike zone.
Now the 1-0. Finds the zone, strike one.
You can bet he wants that one back at the plate right now. That's a pitch you normally see a guy drive if he has the right approach going.
Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Fastball runs in tight here, and it's 2-1.
This guy uses that two-seamer to set up his other pitches. Two-seamer in, breaking ball away. Well, ball three there, and you know the Sox would love to start an inning. Hey, a leadoff walk would be a great thing right now.
Hit hard on the ground is short. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth. Couldn't have been much closer at first, and as show track will demonstrate for us, it took a throw of over 90 miles an hour just to beat the hustling runner. Really an amazing show of arm strength on that play. Stepping in now, Ryan Sandberg. As he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike one. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
As a hitter, you see a pitcher working east-west. This is where you got to tell yourself to stay tall. You can't cover both sides of the plate. You got to pick one and trust it.
Soft liner to the right side. Throw in time at first for route number 2.
The bat, the designated hitter, Brandon Belt.
So next to bat will be Brandon Belt. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
And now it appears the outfield will shift and assume a more straight-up alignment. First delivery to him. As he lines it hard to the right side, but out of play. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. A ball and 2 strikes. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Down in order go the Red Sox. They're up 5-1. Cody Bellinger at the plate now. He'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
The pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Pierre is under it to make the catch. There's one gone. And with that, we'll give you a quick look at our current standings in the AL East. So here is Miguel Cabrera, 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone. The windup and the 0-1. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
1 ball.
Hey, every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
He stays alive, still 2-2. Tried to bury one down and away, but it's a full count now, 3-2. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
The lefty, number 32.
Now to bat, Josh Hamilton. Singled in his last at-bat. Pitch on the way.
Yeah, that looked like an auto take right there, just trying to measure up this pitcher's stuff.
The 0-1 on its way.
That's a ball.
Tough to do much with that one. A swing and a miss. Hit out towards second. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. So make it 2 hits more now on the night as this one finds its way into center. And with that, we'll take a look at the current Texas leaderboard to find that his current total is tops on the ball club in that department. Batter will be William Contreras.
He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Here's a fly ball, well hit. Reynolds is on the move for it to the track, and that one is gone. So that's his first home run in the big leagues, and it's fair to say it's a moment he'll never forget.
Well, there's no doubt about that, Matt. People ask him 50 years from now who he hit it off of and what stadium he was playing in, and he'll remember it all. Heck, he'll probably remember what kind of pitch it was, too. Hopefully he can get the ball back so that can go in his trophy case forever.
Austin Riley. As he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. No hits to this point. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And before the 0-2 pitch, he'll step out of the box here to regroup. Struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. But 2 here in the Rangers' half of the inning, and they come on this 2-run home run. 8, 9, and top of the order coming up to start the 7th. Passe will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his third game this season. Will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the second inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. Ty France has come into the ballgame now as he takes over as the new third baseman.
Now playing third base, number 23, Ty France.
He's set and the pitch.
Ooh, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
Comes set and the 0-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike two.
I know that feeling. Played 14 years in the big leagues and still can't hit a slider.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number one.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
At the plate, Brian Reynolds, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. Here's the 0-1 pitch. This one's flared toward left center. Left fielder coming on. He can't get to it. This one's down.
Hey, there's a case of a jam sandwich right there. Not that bad of a pitch, but he's able to just be strong enough to loop that one into left field.
Dan, sometimes a jam sandwich tastes much better than a rocket right axle.
In now, Juan Pierre. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
He tried the surprise attack there with a bunt with a runner on base. Hey, he gets thrown out, but it works just as good as a sacrifice.
And now it appears the outfield will shift and assume a more straight-up alignment. He's set, now the pitch. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Reynolds at second with two down. Good slider there, gets a swing and miss.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
And it's fouled away. One and two to the Boston shortstop. From the stretch. 5 runs, 7 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. Red Sox leave 1 as they hang on to their 5-3 lead. So now to the plate, Rocky Ramirez, who went down on strikes in his last at-bat. Maybe getting a little jumpy in the box, so he steps out and asks for time. And now the first pitch. And now Boston's bullpen springs into action. A left-hander and a right-hander begin to throw. Now the 1-0. Into center field, line drive base hit. Leadoff hitters aboard, and that means the tying run will come forward here in the late innings.
The right fielder, number 1, Lewis.
Standing in now, Kyle Lewis, as he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. Nobody out, runner on first. 3-0 now.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
3-0 pitch. A swing and a miss, strike 1. Check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. A runner at first with no outs here. And he punches out another one, make it 9 for the ball game.
That was a good job tying him up inside on that strikeout pitch. It wasn't even in the strike zone, but with the hitter protecting with 2 strikes, that's the kind of pitch you can get him to offer at, and he's probably not going to do much with it when he does make contact.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. In the dirt here, and no advance. It's ball 1. Runners off for second. Pitch swung on and missed. The throw way late, and he's in there easily at second.
This catcher has an elite arm. When you get that great of a jump at first base, it makes it a lot easier to steal second.
The 1-1. Skied into very shallow right. And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second? Well, he thought about tagging and moving up, but instead he's back to second.
Now batting, shortstop.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Trey Turner, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. spin and a throw back to second, and he'll dive back in. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. 1 left for Texas. Still a 2-run deficit. It's 5-3. Blake Trinan has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 49, Blake Blyleven.
Now is Albert Pujols, grounded out in his last at-bat. And now it appears the outfield will shift and assume a more straight-up alignment. First pitch of the AB now. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
Swing and a miss as he pulls the top hand over. It's 0-2. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. And a look there at the starter comparison, telling the story of the ball game. One guy still going and pitching well. The other one long since departed for the showers. So now here is Vladimir Guerrero, struck out in his last trip to the plate. Now here's the first offering. Righty against righty as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
The 1-0 to Vlad. Ball 2 now.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters' counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Swung on. Missed. 2-1.
He knows full well he's sitting on a hat trick right here. All he's trying to do is avoid the golden sombrero.
He's fallen behind now. 3-1. In the on-deck circle is Manny Machado. He'll bat next. 1 out, nobody on. And that's outside. He lost him, ball 4.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by, but on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take and a walk is the result.
First pitch of the AB now. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heater.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
This is popped up. Cabrera over to his left. 2 down. Into the box, Ryan Sandberg. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. First pitch on its way. And that swung on and missed for strike 1.
They've done a real nice job keeping this guy into wraps in this one. No hits for him so far, and what stands out to me is they're going right after him. They're not pitching him like they're afraid he's going to do any damage.
Strike 2. Oh, and 2, here it comes. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. 1 left for the Red Sox, and it remains 5-3. Ryan Tepera is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 51, Ryan Tepera.
Bottom of the inning now, and next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Cody Bellinger. From the stretch. Here it comes on 0-2. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. And there are the final numbers for the Boston starter. He was on point from the get-go this evening.
Hey, Matty V, this guy had it going in this one. You look down at the bottom of that scroll. 10 strikeouts. He had that swing and miss stuff from the beginning all the way to the end in this one.
A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
Boy, D'Lo, there's a case of the outfield defense playing so deep that that ball looked like it was extra bases all the way, but they weren't able to cut it off.
Yeah, not too many times I would agree. I'd love to hear your take on this as well. The no doubles defense, I kind of never understood it to begin with. I felt like the pitcher, if he can execute the game plan, to keep the ball in front of the outfielders, but right there, boy, I was wrong. That worked.
And now before the 0-1 pitch, a quick stoppage as he steps out. He's ready now to pitch.
These are the moments that don't always show up on the highlight film right here. Big spot. They have a chance right here. This guy mixes in a knock. They have a chance to get right back in this game. If not, if he grounds into a double play, it's pretty much over.
Cabrera stands at first with 1 out. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Here now the 2-2. started to go. They'll look for the appeal down to third and ring him up, says the third base umpire. He's gone. Striding in is William Contreras. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far.
Well, Matt, this is one of the problems. This guy's a good fastball, particularly low fastball hitter. It doesn't matter how hard or how low you throw it. That's right into this wheelhouse. What you want to do with this guy is move the ball from the belt up to get him to chase something that maybe he'll pop up in the infield.
Here's a 1-0 cutter that's low, 2-0.
And how about the uncommon patience for the rookie in a big spot right here? These have been some tough pitches to lay off.
Now time is barked out by the home plate umpire. Ready with the 2-0 pitch.
Nope, outside.
A runner on first with 2 away. Fouled away.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
3-2 pitch. And this pitch misses for ball 4. So that's going to move a runner into scoring position now with 2 away.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
So here now is Ty France. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit. But if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. And a fastball's off the plate away. It's ball 1.
There are a couple of points in every game that could decide winning or losing. This is one of those critical spots. Time to make some great pitches.
1-0 pitch. Two men are on with 2 men out. And he throws a cutter right by him to take control 1 and 2. And now we'll take a moment here at home plate as he asks for time. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch.
Now 2-2. This is the pitch where you want to attack the zone. If you go 3-2, then you put the runners in motion.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Hit on the ground toward the left. And he's safe at first as he beats this one out by about a half a step.
Next for the bases, the designated hitter.
Genesis Cabrera answers the call to pitch here in a big spot. He inherits a bases-loaded jam, but needs just 1 out to get out of it. Rocky Ramirez will be the first one to greet him, and he'll bat in a big spot here. Bases loaded and 2 out in the inning. From the belt, kicks and deals. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
Clearly, this is a tough situation to be on the mound, but the key here is minimizing. They're up by 2, so if he could find a way to get out of this bases-loaded jam by only giving up 1 run, that would be clutch.
And the curveball bounces here, but a good job behind the plate to keep it at arm's length. A base hit, but not in time as the run scores and the lead is trimmed to 1.
Well, he had to be sitting on the fastball right there because he pulls this one and gets the barrel to it to drive that runner in from third.
Yeah, Dan, you can tell he was sitting all over it. You don't get to a fastball like that without knowing it's coming. Nice piece of hit.
the plate now, Kyle Lewis. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball one. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. And he'll try to check his swing here, but he'll have no such luck. It's strike one. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. High in the air down the right field line. And Vlad won't get there. This is a foul ball.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
1-2. Here it is.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
Gotta love a late rally, and listen to this crowd now. They are really into this.
He's set. The 3-2. Got him. So the damage winds up not being as bad as it could have been as they'll strand the bases loaded. The side is retired. Big-time strikeout and some raw emotion as he gets out of the jam. More from Arlington after this. Ryan Stanek enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Set to start the 9th in this one, and digging in is the veteran DH, Brandon Belt. Now here's the first offering, and we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1.
You got to be paying attention as an offense in a hitter's meeting in this situation. When you got a guy on the mound that you know the bottom can drop out of any pitch he throws, you have to elevate your sights.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Yanked hard, but foul to the right. And a strike strikeout here yet again, as it's been a ballgame to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts. And now, JT Realmuto. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. Stanek, a former Miami Marlin. He signed as a free agent with this organization earlier in the season.
Yeah, I know he expected to get a longer-term deal, but these are the facts for come off season.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
He must know something we don't know. That was a center cut heater with count leverage in a big spot. I don't understand why he's taking.
Ripped down the first base line, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. And it's another K. So back-to-back strikeout victims to start this relief outing.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Into the box now, Brian Reynolds. As the fastball is swung on and missed. Good location down at the knees for strike 1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. The 0-1 delivery.
I'm sure every pitcher on the staff could use an extra run right here. I know the bases are empty and there's 2 outs, but stay on the attack. Get a guy on first base. You never know. You get something going and string a few across.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. One-run game here in the top of the 9th. And he looks at a ball. 1-2. Now here's the pitch. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Lewis waits on it. And he makes the play to end the inning. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. They lead it 5-4. Ken Giles takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 54, Ken Giles.
All set for the bottom of the 9th. And digging in at the plate next will be Jorge Mateo.
Second baseman, Jorge Mateo.
First pitch on the way, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1.
You know, because this is just a one-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
Boy, that fastball is just sizzling up there. 1-1. Now here it comes. Popped him up. Pujols is there for it. Makes the play. 1 away.
The batter, number 6, shortstop,
So the Rangers batting order turns over and set to go. Trey Turner struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. And the pitch. 0-1 pitch on its way. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Swing and a little tapper. comes the 1-2. Swing and a line drive. And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
So here's Cody Bellinger as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Two balls and a strike.
Wow, I can't believe the hitter took that one. The pitcher absolutely got away with a hanger.
And a big pitch coming here late, so he'll step out and ask for time. And he misses low here, so the count goes to 3-1.
Time to narrow your focus up there at the plate. In a one-run game, he doesn't want to walk you, so there's a good chance he's going to get something to handle right here.
Fans on their feet in a one-run ball game in the last of the 9th. High in the air and deep to straightaway left. Reynolds is on the move for it, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. And hold all tickets now as the tying run gets into scoring position with a 2-out double.
Wow, when I heard that and saw it leave his bat, I thought we were going to be all tied up, but it just didn't have enough to get out of here, so he's going to have to settle for a double. Tying run on second, and now things are officially getting interesting.
To the plate now, Miguel Cabrera. And this ball swung on and hit to center field, and this should do it. And he'll put this one away, and the Red Sox have taken game 1 of the series on the road as the ball game is over. This evening's game comes to an end, 5-4, the final tally. Both Sox jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Burt Blyleven takes the win on the mound, his 2nd of the year, as he racked up 10 strikeouts in the effort. Ken Giles records the save, his 4th of the season. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Boston Red Sox, 5 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. For the Rangers, 4 runs, 12 hits, 2 errors. They left 8 men on base. Time of the ball game,